I know that we all have heard the saying of life is not fair, and it isn't. Life is not fair at all. And sometimes the thing that reminds you that life is not fair and teaches you that life is not fair can be your parents. Growing up, I always felt like, damn, this got to be a curse. Like, what did I do to deserve this in my past life? Like, what did I do? you know, I always felt like it was a curse. Even recently, I've just been feeling like, this got to be a curse. And come to find out, it is. It's a curse. This is what we call a generational curse. Generational curse. Okay. Now, I'm going to be getting into, a lot about generational curses in this video because I feel like a lot of us were in this place where it's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what's going on. I don't have anybody. My mom is fucked up. My father fucked up. I don't fuck with my family. It's a lot of stuff that's going on from the place that we came from the people that were supposed to love us, support us, and, coddle us, has actually failed that mission. Now, if you ever wondered, like, what did I do to deserve this? The answer is nothing. You did nothing to deserve these fucked up parents and fucked up individuals that's around you or people that raised you. You did nothing to deserve this. This, what's happening to you and the family that you were put into, it's to teach you a lesson. Okay, it's to teach you to go further. It's to teach you to be different. Okay, they walk so that we could run. That's how you have to think about it. Growing up with a mother that, is on drugs and in the streets and all of that for, more than half of my life, I'm finally at that point where I'm understanding what I am going through, what she's going through, and why is this even all happening. Okay. Now, this is what we call a generational curse. My family, they have a generational curse of drug use. Okay, so every family has some kind of curse, you know some kind of generational curse, unless you were born into the family that broke the generational curse before it could even touch you. Now, in my case, the generational curse was not broke before it touched me, because it affected me mentally. It affected me throughout my childhood and even still to my adulthood. And I know there is a lot of people that's probably still feeling like that as well. So first things first, if you have a parent or you have, your family, the people that raised you, and you're just like, why was I even born into this family? It's because you have a purpose on this earth, and your purpose on this earth is to be the one to break that generational curse. Okay. And it might feel so heavy, because it's like, how am I supposed to break this generational curse when I wasn't even set up or put into place to be able to break this curse? And that's when you have to tap into yourself and tap into your spirituality. Okay. You can't be worrying about everything that's happening outside of yourself. Everything that you need resides within yourself, not outside of yourself, not on social media. It's inside of yourself. If you want to break these generational curses, you have to first accept that this is a curse that you are going through. Unfortunately, mommy, she's a person just like you. That's how you got to look at her. Mommy's a person just like you. Mommy didn't do her job. Okay. Mommy's not coming. Daddy's not coming. Daddy didn't do his job. Daddy was a rolling stone. Mama was a party girl. You know, this is the general curse that you need to break. Okay, if you grew up and you didn't have a father in the home, that's a general curse you need to break. You need to make sure when you have kids, you're in a stable home. You have to make sure that you're actually having the father in the home. You need to figure out how you can make that happen. Okay, because if you know that how you felt growing up without a dad in the home, and you felt confused, you felt hurt that all of your friends had dads and you didn't have one, would you want your seed to go through that? No. So you have to break that generational curse. If you have a generational curse of your lights always being off, you always being broke, you got dirty shoes, that's a financial curse. You need to break that Generational curse. I'm sorry, I'm getting my words all mixed up because this is a topic that I'm very passionate about. So I might talk, a little fast. So please forgive me for that. But there are multiple kinds of generational curses, and I'm just learning this. Not even just learning this, I'm just accepting this. Shall I say? I'm accepting that this is a generational curse. I did nothing to deserve this. Um, a lot of people blame their self, like, damn, was I not a good enough daughter? My mom didn't love me. No one loves me. But truth be told, these people that has abandoned you and abused you, they have also abandoned themselves. They have also abused themselves to the point where they can't love nobody, not even their self. You have to look at it like that. Sometimes you got to take yourself out of the equation and look at them as a person. Like, damn, you don't even love yourself. How can you tell me how to love myself? Or how can you show me how to be a woman and you're not even half the woman that I want to be? You're not a role model to me. So why would I even want you to even teach me how to be a woman? You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people that we're looking for all of this support and all of this love and all of that, they don't even have it in them to give. They done ran out. They don't even have it to give. So it's like, when you're going through this, guys, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, focus on yourself, focus on your healing journey, and you do not have to be completely healed to live your best life. I don't want you to focus too much on that. I want you to focus on it, but not too much. Live your life, enjoy your life, okay? Enjoy your life. Don't let it hinder you. It's days that are hard for me that I think about, damn, how would it be if my mom was here? Like, I miss her and I wonder how she's doing. And, sometimes I do get in my moods where it just fuck with me. But I always gotta snap out of it because I'm not gonna let that define me. I'm not gonna let that define who I am. I'm not gonna let that define where I'm going in life because I plan on going far. Okay. And you should too. Plan on going so far that, you can't even, nobody can even touch you. Okay. That trauma cannot even touch you. And I know it's hard. It's going to be a journey. It's going to be lonely. You'll meet people along the way, that can relate to you on a spiritual level, that can relate to you. But in this season, you have to accept that you are here to break a generational curse. You are here to be better for the next generation that's coming up behind you, for your seeds that's coming up behind you. That's why you're here, if you're ever wondering. You're here to be the best version of yourself. That's it. That's all. For your kids and for the generation that's watching you. So, break them curses. Until next time, bye guys. Love you. Oh yeah, and thank y'all for the 50 views on the last um on the last video. Y'all did that. I appreciate all of y'all that watched the video and liked and comment on the video. Bye.